Hello, guys. I'm Linda, the old bird, with the Old Bird Farms. I thought I'd try something with you today that I've never made, but I've always wanted to make it. Even though it's late spring, this is a cold day. And I told my husband, I said, I'd like to have a cup of tea with some of my fresh, beautiful mint in it. And I said, I think I'll make a simple syrup. So I've watched people make it before, and naturally I've gone to YouTube University. So let's get started. I just learned this is what I'm going to put it in when it's finished. I have this little dish, so I can move that out of the way. This is my pot right there. I'm going to use this type of sugar. Now, I sent them a message on Instagram, the Florida Crystals, and they said that yes, I can make the simple syrup using their sugar. This is what my husband and I use all the time, and I love it. It's raw cane sugar. It's organic. And to make simple syrup, and we'll be making simple mint syrup. So to make simple syrup, it's equal parts water and sugar. And I'm going to use bottled water. I'm going to use this mug as my measuring cup. You know those fancy glass cups that have the measurements on them? Every time I go to Walmart and I'm in that area, I forget to get me one, but I will if I'm going to be making things like this. Now, guys, let me tell you, I'm not a cook, but some things are so easy peasy that even the old bird can do it. There we go. I'm not going to fill it up. I'm going to go right to that line inside of the mug. And I had that packing tape, but I'm going to put this clip. There we go. So I'm going to put that in the pot. And we're going to have equal parts water. There we go. Right, a little bit more. Right to that line in the mug. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. So I put equal parts of the Deer Park spring water, but you don't have to use spring water. It's just that's what we drink. And you put that and like I said, you can use just regular white sugar, equal parts sugar and water, and you put it on the pan and you're going to be stirring and bring this to a boil. Now I'm going to put this on pause and get to the stove and get this started. So, let's. Okay. We're back. And I'm stirring, waiting for this to come to a boil. All of the sugar will melt, and it's going to get a little thicker. And you'll need the lid to put the top on if you're going to have a flavored simple syrup. Now, I'm going to use my fresh mint, but you can make the simple syrup and not have it flavored, and it's going to be great. I've seen lemon simple syrup, and I've seen mint flavored simple syrup. And since I started growing my beautiful mint, I thought I would try mint. Now I don't have this up on high, but it feels like all of the grains of all of the grains of sugar have melted. And I'm just using a spatula. How's the weather in your area? Guys, it is windy, extremely windy. They said we'll have gusts today up to 50 miles an hour, and we're getting a little mist and rain. I hope it rains. We haven't gotten a good rain in quite a while, and we need rain. There it is. I don't see the bubbles. They say look for the bubbles around the edge. Right around the edge. I see them. I see the bubbles. I see the bubbles. Now, I put my kitchen shears here, and what I'm going to do is, like you see this leaf that has a little damaged spot, I'm going to cut it off. I'll cut this one off. I'll just cut it here. There it goes. It's boiling. And that looks good. Put these out of the way. And this one looks good. Oh, it's got a little white spot. I'm just going to cut the white out. Okay, now it's up to a boil. I'm going to turn it down just a little and let it keep boiling. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's beautiful. I have some. I brought this one in. Let me let that keep boiling. Now they say that it's going to get thicker. I guess I can leave this in there. I brought this one to show you. You see the stem is a little dark. They say this variety is chocolate mint. I don't know. But I have, here it is. Can you see it? There it is. You see it's got a little brown tinge to the stem. I'm going to cut that leaf off. And this one, so I guess I'll cut it here. Right there. Isn't it beautiful? And this one, I think they all look okay. Move this out of the way. It seems to be getting clearer. It's not as dark in color as it was. But it doesn't seem to be any thicker. So I'm going to let this cook, and I'll come back. Okay, guys. It's thicker. I don't know if you can tell it, but it's not as watery as it was. It has had the consistency of water, but now it's thicker. So I've been standing here stirring, maybe 6 or 7 minutes or so. And to me, it's thicker. And I tasted a little bit, and it's extremely sweet, like a delicate syrup. And now I'm going to put my mint. Now, let me explain. I want mine to have a real minty flavor. So I'm going to put quite a bit of mint. I might not put all of this, but I'm going to put quite a bit of mint. And what they said was to cut the heat then put in it whatever you're going to be flavoring it with. So I'm putting my mint, making certain that it's covered. Oh my, you should smell it. Oh my goodness, you should smell it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then they said to cover it. Now, I have a little air pocket. I don't know if I'm supposed to have that or not on my top. Do you see it? Let me turn it around. You see, I have a little steam pocket. I don't know. But they said turn it off. So that's what I'm doing. I turned it off. And I don't know if you have gas or electric. I love gas. But in this rural community, the only type of gas we could have is the kind that you buy with the tank. So we just went totally electric with the cooking. And you let this sit and cool. This is going to cool down. So I guess I should take it off of this eye. I wish you could smell it. The mint, the aroma is exquisite. So I'll come back in a minute. Okay, this is the last step, guys. I let it sit for a little while and cool down. Probably not enough. And now, you see the mint? I'm going to take the mint out. I wish you could smell it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take the mint out. I'll sit it right there in the cup. And then I'm going to pour it into my container. Oh my goodness. I wish you could smell it. Smells like mint. Okay, that dish didn't break. That's the only reason I put the spoon, so the dish wouldn't break. Let me put this in the sink. There it is. Is it in the camera? There it is. That's my simple mint. Simple mint syrup. There it is. I'm telling you, if you could smell it, it is very fragrant with mint. It has a very fragrant